Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us in this video. Today we are talking about how to trade crude oil using MT5 with Philip Future. So today we have Ethan to join us in this video. Hi, Ethan.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Okay, so
Yeah.
so for this, right, let me just go through. Okay, if I got anything I say wrong or I need any help, I will ask Ethan to help me lah. Ethan, is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so over here, this Philip Future website, I think one of the most important thing is we need to know that right now we are talking about this product called CFD. Okay, so we click on CFD, and this will be the page where there is this what is CFD. Okay, and I think every investor before they trade this CFD, they need to go through all this. So the good thing is this one you can do long and short. Okay, and you can also it's more flexible and smaller contract size. So if a lot of people ask what's the main difference of CFD versus futures contract, most likely is this contract size. Okay, and also no expiry date or risk of delivery. So compared to a future contract, this CFD will be more easier as a beginner. Okay, and because there's no expiry, if you want to hold slightly longer than the futures contract, you can actually it's better to use a CFD, because most people, they do not know how to roll over a futures contract as a beginner. Yep. Okay, so of course this is the another advantage is a zero commission. Okay, and with a competitive spread. Okay, there's also using an MT5 is a much more easier to use a platform. Okay, more advanced platform. Okay, more advanced platform. Okay, so what do we have in Philip Future for this CFD? We have this is the Simsky, right?
Yes, Simsky indices.
Okay, Simsky, and this is the Australia index. Indices. China A50. DAX is a German German index. Okay, Euro index, Hang Seng index, UK 100, Dow Jones 30, S&P 500, okay, Nasdaq. Okay, and this is CAC is what?
France index.
Okay, it's France index, and
it's Netherlands.
Netherlands, and this is
Spain. Spain index.
Okay, Spain index, and this is what?
Okay. I need to check also.
I think it's also like okay, we
it's
not
also
sure.
Index, yeah. It's also
an index.
Country's index.
Okay, so basically the crude oil is not here. Okay, so crude oil is under commodities.
Yes.
Okay, so commodities is right now is only having this Brent crude oil. Okay, Brent crude oil. Okay, so over here, I think this is the most important thing before we get in. Okay, I think this is the what we call the product sheet. Okay, the product sheet. Okay, the specs sheet. So over here, I think we need to know, today the focus is more on the crude oil. Okay, crude oil. So this is the CFD Brent crude oil. Okay, CFD ICE Brent crude oil futures. So that's the underlying related market, they call it. Okay, so basically, what is this Brent crude oil? What was this compared to the normal crude oil that we see? What is the difference?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, can you help me with explaining this? What is this ICE Brent crude oil or WTI?
Okay. Basically for crude oil, right, there are two major benchmarks. So the popular ones are WTI and Brent crude. So it basically the underlying is just where the oil is from. WTI is from US, Western Texas. So ICE Brent is from Europe. So the prices are slightly different, but the correlation is very high. So if the oil prices slam, it usually slam together, and if it's rally, then it's also in a positive bull run together.
Okay, so basically, if you are trading the crude oil, is the same direction. So no matter which crude oil you are trading, the direction
it's highly correlated.
Highly correlated. Okay.
Yes. That's
so so basically, everybody need to know that this is 100 barrels. Okay, 100 barrels, and the value per point per one lot is actually $100, and any incremental price is 0.001. Okay, so value per tick is 10 cent, US dollar 10 cent. Okay, so in simple terms, if they say the crude oil move up $1, okay, $1, how much is this person making or losing?
Okay, so the price the price is always quoted in US dollars per barrel. So let's say you see like it's $25 right now per barrel. So your contract size for this CFD contract is 100 barrels. So let's say if assuming the price increases from $25 to $26, that's the increment per barrel. And if your contract is 100 barrels, just multiply it by 100. So a $1 increment is actually $100 profit or loss.
Okay, so depending on whether you're long or short, it'll be $100.
Yes.
Okay, for $1 because it's 100 barrel contract size. Okay, so the next thing is what is the important thing here? We need to take note on this
okay, so another thing that is quite important is the margin requirement.
Okay, margin requirement.
For crude oil, yes, the margin required is 20%, meaning to say, let's say if the oil, the price per barrel right now is 25, and your contract is one lot, which is 100 barrels. So actually the notional contract value, your portfolio you're holding, if you buy one lot, is $2,500. So from this $2,500, of course, you don't have to come up with the full amount. You just need to come up with 20% of 2,500, which is about $500 US dollars as a margin.
Okay, so basically, I think one common question is a lot of people will be asking, how much do I need to deposit if I want to open an account and trade crude oil only?
Oh, okay. For account deposit, right, for activation, all you need is Sing dollars 500. But of course, you need to meet the minimum margin requirement before you can place trade. So if you want to place one lot right now, it's about $500 US dollar. So if you're a beginner, maybe you can start with about $1,000 US dollar and just trade with one lot.
Okay, so basically, if let's say we have, we need to trade this crude oil. Okay, so crude oil now is 25. Okay, and then we need to times 100.
Yes, okay, that is the contract value.
We call it contract size. So contract size is 2500. Okay, pardon my writing with a mouse. Okay, so times 20%.
Yes, times 20%.
Okay, and this is $500. Okay, so if crude oil go up to $30, then this will be $600, and this is USD.
Yes,
okay,
USD.
So this is USD. So I think this is one thing that I think everybody is a crude oil 101, crude oil CFD 101. Okay, so in the near term, basically, I think if we, if the person have $1,000, okay, they can actually buy this crude oil, $1,000 US dollar in this account. That is probably one of the good minimum.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So basically, when we talk about this initial deposit, right? Okay, also a lot of people will be asking is what if they lose money? What if they lose money? When will they get this thing called margin call?
Okay, so for most CFD brokers, right, usually they practice margin call. But for Philip Futures, our MT5 platform, if you're under margin deficit, meaning to say if you are holding one lot of crude oil, by right you need to always maintain $500 to keep this position. But assuming, let's say, there are some unrealized losses and it eats into your margin, so your account balance is slightly less than 500. for MT5, the position will still be there. It won't be liquidated. So what happens is that what you need to take note is that we have this low equity policy. Is when your positions will only be liquidated when you are at 20% of your required margin. Meaning to say, if you top up $500 and then you lose $400 out of the 500, meaning to say you lost 80% already, and then you're just left with 20%, that is when the position will be liquidated. So if you are just less than 100%, there is also no margin call per se. Your positions can still maintain.
Okay. So I think this one we need more explanation later on. Okay,
sure.
Okay, so basically we need to take a look at the platform and see how we can see whether we are near margin call or something like that. Okay, over here, next thing that's important is this trading hours. Okay, so trading hours is actually from 1 a.m. to this 2200. Okay, so basically what does this actually mean?
This one is when there are prices and when you can place trades. So this trading hours, the information will also be available in the trading platform. So it's something that you don't really need to remember. You can always refer to the platform.
Okay, so basically we just have to refer to the platform.
Yes, for the trading hours.
Okay, I see. Okay, so basically, of course, there's other index over here. Okay, I think everybody, if you want to trade the rest of the other index, you can actually just refer to this sheet that is available under this philipfutures.com.sg/CFD website under this full CFD contract specification. Okay, so right now we just go through this MT5 platform. Okay, so for this MT5 platform, when we log in, okay, this UK oil is not that. Let me remove this first. How to remove?
You close the chart and then you hide.
Yes.
Top right hand below the X, there's a smaller X. You close the chart.
Okay, smaller X. Okay, so if I close the chart, then
you hide. Right click.
Okay,
right click.
Okay, so
right
basically
hide.
Right click and hide. Delete. Okay, so basically just delete. Okay, so let's say we log into this what we call Philip Futures demo account. Okay, so what does this mean? Hedge. What does this hedge actually mean?
Okay, hedge basically means that you can in hedge mode you can have a concurrent long and short position. Because usually when you long and you short, it nets off. But for hedge mode, you will have two open positions, one long and one short.
Okay, that means I buy at, let's say, $25, and then if this $25 is a longer term holding, I can also have a short at $24 for a shorter term trade, and then I can close this. Close this 24 first?
Yes,
like
you can do that. Yeah.
So let's say I want to find the crude oil. How to basically I go to this left side and I type CR. Okay, then this crude oil CFD will come out. So what I do is I click, and then if I double click, the order status will
as a trade ticket, order ticket.
Order ticket will come out. Okay, so if I want it to be on the right side, I have to pull this and put it on the gray, gray area, and double click to make it. Okay, click the expand button to make it big. So if I want to change this to candlestick, I just right click and click candlestick. If I want to change the color of the candlestick, how do I do it?
Properties.
Okay. Under properties. Okay, last one, properties. And I want to change
colors on the third tab.
Color and
the scheme.
Up bar, I want to be blue. Down, I want to be red.
You can change the scheme to a white background as well, because I think most people like a white background.
Most people like white background.
You can put then you change the color of the bull candle and bear candle to like maybe green and red.
Okay, let's say green and red. Bear candle I change to red. Okay, so this is more. Okay, then I click OK. Okay. Now it looks much much friendly for us. Okay, so this is a H1 is a 1 hour candlestick. That means one candlestick is 1 hour.
Yes.
Okay. So if I want to change this to daily. So where do I?
Yes, under time frames.
Under time frames.
Right click. Time frames.
Okay, time frame. I can change to daily. Okay, so this is a daily candlestick.
Yes, that's right.
Daily candlestick. Okay, so over here, so this is the oil daily candlestick. So if I want to zoom out, I can zoom out to
on
longer
the top
periods.
there is magnifying glass, so you can click on the magnifying glass to zoom out.
Okay, so but the thing is, let's say I want to see earlier than December 2019.
Earlier we won't have the prices because we launched this just last year December. So this is the maximum data that you are able to show.
I see. So basically that is the so this is a new product for this Philip
Yes,
Future.
we just launched. Yes.
Okay, just launched it. Okay. So over here, so for this when people want to trade, right, common question is they will ask what is the commission? Okay, what is the commission for like all these foreign currency and also this oil?
Yes. Okay. So for MT5, right, we offer forex and CFDs, mainly indices, with one commodity which is the crude oil. So for these products, right, is zero commission. So there is no commission charges for all three, be it forex, indices, or commodities.
Okay, so when we want to know what are the products that is available, how can I if I want to put everything in here, how can I do it?
You can just right click on on this area and then click on show all.
Or click on show all.
Yes, show all.
Okay. So basically this is the best view now. Okay, that means whatever we can trade is all here.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so basically this is all the products, okay, which is the currency, and then followed by the index.
Yes.
Okay, all the stock indices, and followed by then the crude oil. Just now we input in. Okay, the crude oil.
Yeah, that's right.
So basically, if you don't know what you want to trade, you can show all, and from here to know what is available. Okay. So for this XAG and XAU, so this is actually
both of these is a bullion. So XAG is a silver and XAU is a gold.
Okay, XAG, this one $14 one is a silver.
Yes, it's a silver prices. Yeah,
it's actually gold. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Besides, so that means the commodity wise, there's still there's also gold and silver.
Yeah, we term it as a bullion.
Okay, they call it a bullion. I see. Okay, so basically it's a gold, silver, crude oil, currency, and index. I think that's right. That is quite complete for most of the trader out there. Okay, so let's do a trade. Okay, let's do a trade. So let's say I want to trade. So what do I do here is I want to trade like this UK oil.
Okay, so a few ways you can do. The easiest way is to go to the market watch and double click on the oil counter.
Okay, but now I got too many things here. I cannot see my oil already.
Okay, then you can right click on top. It's on top of your oil.
My oil is on top. I just click U to find.
Or you can UK oil is the second one.
Oh, UK oil is this one. Yeah.
So you can double click on this counter. Then there is
counter. Okay.
There's a trade ticket.
Okay, so this trade ticket.
Yeah. So for the type, right? If you indicate it as exchange execution, so what this means is basically it's a market order. You don't get to indicate the price. You just indicate how many lots you want.
That means current price lah.
Yes, current market price. So you basically just hit the market.
That means straight away you will get this how many order that you want to buy lah.
Yes. So all you can indicate is the number of lots.
Number of lots. So one lot is 100. Okay, so over here they show you 100.
Yes, that's right. So
100 is 100 times the $25. Okay, so
that's right.
$24.98. Okay, so let's say I buy. Okay, so I got one lot of this. Okay, how do I see my current lot? Like, where's my position? Yeah.
Okay, click on OK.
Okay, on OK.
You click on OK.
And then
okay, right below you see the balance. You see
here, over here at the below left hand side, there's balance.
You can pull up this thing. Yes, correct.
I double click. So under trade.
Then you click on the trade tab. Yes. So that's your position.
So my position is this one. Okay.
Yes,
can this thing be a different color as the top?
No, it is always this color.
Always the same.
You can't change this. Yes.
Okay, so now I'm losing $1, $2. Okay, if I'm buying just one lot. Yeah. So any idea when will this like oil price be more active? During which hour will be usually more active? Is it like now? Is it 11 o'clock in the Singapore timing? Any idea which hour usually is?
If I'm not wrong, it should be the UK hours. Then it
UK hours, and then the US.
Yes, US as well. Yeah.
So now it's actually
even
quiet.
Asian hours, there's still some trading volume, but just quieter.
Yeah. Okay. So all the big guys is all still sleeping right now. 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So besides this, let's say, so I can see that this is my order on the chart. Okay. So besides that, if I want to set a target price, I can do it over here. So let's say I want to put 25. If I want to adjust the target price, how do I just double click?
You can right click and then modify or delete.
Right click, modify, delete.
Yes, then you can set your take profit levels and stop loss as well.
So let's say I want to set at $25.20.
Yes, you can do that.
And stop loss is $24.80. Okay, so I can modify this.
Yes,
then over here you show me 180 point stop loss and 220 point 220 points take profit. Okay, so over here I think another question a lot of people will be asking is how many points do I need to make money or break even?
How many points you need to make money or break even? So the spread is about 0.053 is about 5 cents. So the crude oil prices just needs to move 5 cents for you to break even. About 5 to 6 cents.
5 cents means 50 to 60 points.
Yeah, about there.
Okay. So basically that's the spread. So for those people who want to do a shorter term trading, I think you need to know that you need to also know how much is the spread. You need to make more than the spread. Okay, you need to make more than spread. If not, you'll be not making money. So anything. Okay, I think this is too small already, so I need to zoom in to.
Just click on the magnifying glass on top. Or you mean the chart?
Because this time frame is too small, I think.
Correct.
So we need to change to maybe 30 minutes. Then we can see that the movement right here is actually very easy to hit the profit target or very easy to hit the stop loss. Okay, so over here you can also adjust the target price. Okay, accept this term and condition, and also can adjust the stop loss, adjust the target price. Okay, so it's very easy to do. Okay, it's very easy to do. Okay,
that's right.
So anything else I think the people need to know or they...
Okay, I think one very important thing that regarding the liquidation of positions when I explain. So in the trade tab below your position, you will see a grey color line that shows your balance, equity margin.
Equity margin.
Yes. So at the last one, they showed info about margin level. So basically, this means how much excess you have account balance over the required margin. So what I meant was if this percentage reaches 20%, then the platform has this auto liquidation function where they will liquidate your positions with the biggest loss first. So this margin level is something you need to take note. But it's pretty obvious because once it's below 100%, it won't be gray anymore. It will be a pink color bar.
So you will know that. So now I'm having like too much money lah. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, let me try to place an order. Okay, let's try to say do an order. Double click on this order type, come out. So if I type in what's the maximum
20
number?
You can try, but live account is only 20.
Live account is only 20 lah. Let's say demo account if I see if I can.
Yeah.
Go in buy. Okay, I can buy 50, and I still got 1,000 plus. I still got 1,000 plus. Let's buy another. Buy some more for demo. Okay, if you want to buy another 50, now I left with 900.
So you can buy, I think, 200, no problem.
So I think the good thing is the system will remember how many lots you actually previously. Yeah. Okay, wait. Still can buy another 150. So I just type 150. So the system can only maximum 20.
For live account, yes.
For live account, but over here for demo account, I think maximum is 50 per.
50, yes.
Yeah. So I have to do a few more times. Okay, but by the way, I think they also need to know beside exchange execution, there's a pending order. Okay, let me just take this opportunity to do this pending order. So this pending order is you can buy at what price you want. So you can select the price. So let's say you want to queue to buy, let's say 24. You can do this, and this is a good to cancel order. And you can also set stop loss $23 and take profit $26 and place the order. Okay, so that will be the pending order below. So on top part, all these are the live order, and this is a pending order, which means have not get done. So it's called place. Okay, it's called place. So over here, let me just put another exchange order 50 lot, but I left 400. Okay, buy again. Left 300. Okay, I can buy so many. Time.
Because the contract size is pretty small. So.
Okay, so. Okay, are we less than 100? 180, 81. Okay, 165. Okay, does the buying or selling in a different direction will take up the margin differently?
Yes, if you do a hedge position, if you buy and sell, the margin won't be outright. They will calculate like your spend, so you don't need so much margin if you have concurrent buy and sell positions.
On the same asset. That means
yes, it has to be on the same contract, the same product.
So they will net off the risk.
Yes, they will have a risk calculation and won't calculate it as like an outright margin.
Okay, so we are very near to 100. Okay, but if let's say my price, let's say now I buy. So if the price go up, then it's harder for me to get this margin level less than 100.
Correct. Okay, so it will be pretty obvious once it is at 99.99%. Then you will receive an email as well to tell you that actually your account has a margin deficit. Your account doesn't have sufficient balance to hold the position, but still your positions won't be liquidated. It's just like a reminder.
It's just a reminder.
It's just like a reminder. So there is no requirement to top up within like 2 days or next day or something. But it's a good practice to always keep your account in positive more than what you need to have to hold the position. So so now it's at 101, so you won't be able to place any more trades. Okay. Because you have already utilized the whole account balance as a margin requirement. So once it's below 100, right, then this gray bar becomes pink. So it's very distinctive. You will be able to tell straight away once you log in.
Okay, so when it goes below 100, let's say the person just put $1,000 US dollar. Okay, will he left with some money if he close the position?
Yes. If it closes at 20%, then yes, there will be 20% left. 20% out of 1,000 left. So, but however, this is on a best. It's on. Sometimes the market close, and when the market open, it gaps. So this is on the best basis, that the best prices that the system can cut for you, it will cut.
Okay, I see. That means if let's say there's a gap down on the market close and market open, the person might lose more than he put in.
Yes, that's why the auto liquidation is to prevent the account from potentially going into overloss. But if let's say the market gaps, then there is still a chance that the account could be in overloss.
Okay, so basically right now is the 20% of the margin of the contract.
Yes, 20% margin level.
Yeah, so basically most people, they are not expecting a 20% gap down on the market open. Right to say that, right?
Yes, it is quite rare. Yeah, I would say
rare
it's pretty rare. So, actually just want to explain a little bit on the gray line as well. So over there, you can see that the account balance is 100,000. This balance doesn't change. It's basically how much you top up into your account. And then the next one is equity. So equity basically is your account balance, and then they
plus the profit.
For unrealized profit and loss.
Unrealized profit and loss.
Your open positions. So the next one is margin. Margin basically means how much money you need to maintain the position. So currently your equity is at about 100.5k. Margin required is about 99k. That's why if you take equity divide by margin, your margin level is in positive. So margin level will be negative if your margin required is 99k, but because of unrealized losses, right? Maybe your equity level is only at about 80k. So it will be under margin deficit. Then your margin level will become maybe about 80%, something like that.
I see.
Yeah. So basically, free margin is just the excess that you can use to initiate more new trades.
Yeah, but now I feel like I'm a genius. I make $6,000 already by just talking to you and just showing the platform. So I feel like taking all this profit. So how do we take the profit?
Yeah, you have to click the X.
Just click the X. Wow, now I feel like a genius, trading genius. So I just can just close off the position.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if you want to close off, just have to click on the X.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I understand. Okay. So, I think everybody need to understand what is this gray button, and most important, I think, is this equity. It shows how much money plus the unrealized. That means the deposit plus the unrealized profit and loss. Okay, I think this is one of the most important this number. Correct? Is it true? Right?
Yes, that's right.
So, because everybody will be always asking the same question: how much money I left with? This is the most important one. Okay, so whether you make money or lose money, it will all show up here. Correct?
That's right. Yeah, that's
that means if let's say I really losing a lot of money, how much I left, I have to look at this equity.
Yes, so equity is the one that will account for unrealized profit and loss as well. So if you close your position, then it will from equity, if it's a realized, it's an unrealized profit, it will become realized profit, and then it will be moved to the balance area. So your account balance will increase once you close the position.
Okay, I see. Okay, so a few more questions. Okay, I think this is also more important for people who want to get started with this Philip Futures CFD with MT5 platform. Is how do they transfer money out, or how do they transfer money in? That's the most always asked question.
Fund deposits, right? Basically, you guys can use iBanking. Usually DBS is preferred. Yes, or bill payment from DBS. So fund transfers and bill payment. So for withdrawals, there is e-service portal that we will issue you a login for you to withdraw money as well. So it's pretty convenient. It's all online.
Online. But for people who are, let's say, they are not in Singapore, can they open the Phillip Futures account?
Yes, it's okay. You can just apply for account opening online. It's fine. Yeah, many foreigners as well. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say they want to transfer money in as a foreigner, they do not have a Singapore bank. How can they transfer? Let's say Malaysia people, how they want to do this. Can they do this?
Malaysia, I think certain banks they allow. I think Maybank allows because sometimes Maybank Malaysia. Because sometimes when Malaysian customers they withdraw money, it's a little bit strict if the money is remitting from Singapore in sort of like a trading account, and then the bank would reject. But from understanding from Malaysia, Maybank is one of the bank that will accept withdrawals from us.
Okay, but transfer in when they want to transfer in.
That's between the bank and you yourself as well. If they're okay to transfer, they're okay to accept.
So how do they transfer? Like how do they transfer? They just go to the bank
transfer,
and use the telegraphic transfer. So you all will provide the TT details.
Yes, we will provide the SWIFT code and all.
Do they need to transfer in US dollar, or they can transfer in ringgit or other currency?
Usually people transfer in US dollar.
Usually people transfer in US dollar. That means
because MT5 is MT5 is a US dollar denominated account. So if any other currencies that you transfer in will be auto converted to US dollar as well.
Okay, that means no matter what currency they transfer, they eventually when reach this account will be US dollar, and most of the time people convert at the bank and they TT the US dollar.
Yeah, both ways. There's both. It's either ways you can transfer other currencies as well. Then we do the conversion here. Or if you are holding US dollars and you want to avoid any conversion, then yes, you can also transfer US dollars directly.
I see. Okay, so one question. Let's say people from Thailand. Do you have people from Thailand to trade with you all? They transfer money over, or they transfer? Do they have
Thailand? I think we have a few clients. Yes, we have some from Thai as well. Yeah.
From Thai as well, and they can transfer money, Thai baht or US dollar from Thailand.
I'm not sure if there's any restriction for Thailand, but this one I can check with my finance colleague if you are able to receive from Thai. Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So if let's say they got any questions, we can direct them to you.
Yeah, you can always just look for me. Yeah.
Yeah, just WhatsApp or line.
Yeah, you can just WhatsApp me. Right,
okay. So most important thing is transfer back is also can be done lah.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So once you can transfer in, you also can transfer back. Okay, understand. Okay, so I think is there anything that we miss out? That we want to...
I think we covered pretty much everything.
Of
course, if there's any questions, you can just WhatsApp me or you can email me as well.
Okay, understand. So thank you very much, Ethan, for your time and
no worries.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this video. We see you in the next video. Thank you.
Okay.